Welcome, everyone, to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Zips will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Ball State Cardinals offense will get the first possession of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing 2nd and long from the 19. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Maddox. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go back to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to him. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Here's the handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Getting some heat. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. First down for the offense. The give to the back. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Balls at the 14. Wide receiver shows motion. They give it to him again. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab, and he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire 1st quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So the 16-play drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Akron's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Hauls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Zips in the hurry-up. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Akron!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds a man in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Maddox. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The aerial assault continues. And the pass hits, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. He's right on target. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires and picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Catch inside the 25. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The Zips will hustle to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Still running at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. No huddle offense to the line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field and there's nothing.
And the ball's on the ground. And he was able to get back on top of it. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run play action. Lost one deep down the right side. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maddox. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
From the gun, the ground game. Gets away from one, finds room. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's gonna pass. He's got his man.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Knocked down after a gain of 1, they'll mark it at the 6. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Snagged in end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Akron, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Dances away from the heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Already find a hole in that secondary. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On second down, looking again to throw. He wants a big play here late. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
This time on target.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. He wants to throw it again. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack. The Zips headed quickly to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. One more play to pad the stats. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do